Good morning and happy Tuesday. This is unfortunately the last week of my internship here, so this will be my final Tuesday reflection. And as such, I want to reflect a little bit on my time here and what I've been able to learn over this time here at Holy Trinity. First, and probably most noticeable to those of you watching these videos, is that I've learned a little bit about speaking and preaching. I've been able to do these weekly reflections once a week, and I've also had the opportunity to speak at Mass twice, giving Father Dave the break from a need to prepare his homily. And in that time, I've gained a little bit of understanding and skill at doing this a bit better. And there is a rather noticeable difference, I'd say, between the somewhat shaky Tristan who did this first reflection 2 months ago and the slightly more confident Tristan of today. Now, some of that is due to Father Dave's mentoring, and some of that is also due to the weekly homily planning meetings that I've been able to attend. Everyone at Holy Trinity wants to give you the best weekend experience possible, and as such, they have a meeting each week to help whoever is going to be preaching plan their homily for that weekend. And so I've been able to take some of the advice that they've given each other during those meetings and incorporate them into my own preparations. One of the second areas that I have learned over this summer is in the area of pastoral leadership. Father Dave takes proper parish administration very seriously, and this was something that I was a little bit hesitant about when going into seminary. But he's had me sit in on meetings of various different contexts, and I've been able to see both the content of the meeting as well as his role in directing that. And as I get a little bit more familiar with it, it becomes a little bit less frightening. He's also had me read a variety of different books on pastoral leadership and how to lead and how to lead as a pastor in particular. And that has really given me an entirely new perspective on what it means to lead a parish to be intentional disciples of Jesus Christ. A couple of the more important things I've learned in this are the need to involve the parish community and delegate responsibility to them more and more, as well as the need for keeping proper lines of communication open, both between staff members as well as between the parish and the parishioners. Finally, I've learned a bit about what makes Holy Trinity such a vibrant parish. The first is the focus on making the weekend experience great. As I mentioned earlier, they have a weekly homily planning meeting, but they also have a debrief of the previous weekend of any mistakes that were made or simply areas that could have some potential improvement, always striving to make it better and better. This is also definitely a culture of welcome. There's a great desire to be very welcoming and open to anyone new who comes in, to a willingness to drop what you're doing and help someone who is in need, whatever the case may be, whenever such a case arises. And I've learned this from Father Dave, from Father Hans, from the parish staff, and from all of you as well. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been an absolutely fantastic, marvelous summer experience. And I will carry the lessons I've learned with me during this time for the rest of my life. Thank you.